All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Unit 9 Shared Reading. This is day 14. Today, we're going to be rereading two poems. The first one is Green Gold, and the second one will be Fields of Flashing Light. Comparing and contrasting poems on similar topics can enrich your overall understanding. You can compare language, techniques, and the theme. So today we're going to reread Green Gold and part of Fields of Flashing Light, and we're going to think about the themes of the poems and how they're similar or different.
Green, green, gold. Lechuguero, a lettuce thinner, a man, a woman, or a child who pulls off smaller plants to make room for bigger plants. The patron's green gold. Row after row, Cesar walked, stooped over, twisted, clawing at the chuga, with El Cortito, a short-handed hoe. No boots, just shoes, sinking in mud, clay clinging to the soles. Every day swathed in scarves, covering his nose and mouth, trying not to breathe, trying not to swallow, the smelly spray blowing on him. Armpits sweating, back aching, 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 too tired to feel the hunger.
All right. So, something that I have noticed in this poem is that it is set on a prosperous farm. That means a farm that is filled with crops, it's a farm that's doing well. And it's also about workers' rights and the unfair treatment of them. So now let's go on to Fields of Flashing Light to reread a part of it and compare it to Green Gold.
Ma and I sighed, grateful, staring out at the dirty flakes, but our relief didn't last. The wind snatched that snow right off the fields, leaving behind a sea of dust. Waves and waves and waves of dust rippling across our yard. Daddy came in. He sat across from Ma and blew his nose. Mud streamed out. He coughed and spit out mud. If he had cried, his tears would have been mud too. But he didn't cry, and neither did Ma. March 1934.
All right, so something that I came up with in this poem was that it is set on a farm that is suffering and failing, and it's suffering and failing due to the dust storms. It's also about fighting the forces of nature instead of workers' rights. So your job now is to go into your Google Slides presentation and fill out the Venn diagram. I have found the two differences for you. Your job is to find how these two poems are similar.